you know what tea tree does to the human body? It makes you fucking tingle all over. And I've never tingled before that point, I don't think. I don't think the male body's very tingly, is it? We're quite simple creatures. I think the female body's very tingly. You're like a walking erogenous zone, mate. Do you know what I mean? You can touch a woman on her forehead and she's like... But men, we are essentially just numb apart from our cock and our arsehole. Just, it's the only place we can feel any pleasure. So, what an experience it was. I used this lemon and tea tree, I put it all over me and I fucking tingled. Like, oh, it's like licking a battery with your whole body. I was like, this is what a game changer. Do you know what I reckon it might have been a little insight to? And this is a leap, but go with me. I reckon it was a little insight into what the female orgasm was like, because that's always looked really tingly to me as an observer. Like, it looks way better than ours. I think, you know, I know men got everything else ever in the world. Like, do you know what I mean? But I do think the female orgasm is profoundly better than ours, which doesn't make up for the pay gap, right? But I do think it's worth noting. Yeah, you know, let's not pretend you didn't get anything, lady. But basically, like, because your orgasm looks like a fucking union with God, mate. Honestly, I've always been well jealous of it. It's like proper from the toes up, like... What did we get? I think, well, if you look at it, we just get angry for 1 second. Just anger, that's all it is. And I think ours sort of ruins the fun, really. Sex is fun, isn't it? You're having a right laugh. You're having all like, yeah, doing stuff. And then just towards the end, our whole tone shifts and we're just like, fucking come on in. Like, start getting all aggressive, like we're going to start on you. What you fucking looking at? Like, it's weird, isn't it? It's none of yours is a joyful and we're just like, fuck off! Like, weird, isn't it? And even in the aftermath, like there's no like yours is like a you look like you're just at peace. And we're just like, fuck. And then we just get instantly sad for 45 minutes. So while you're just there, just zenned out, we're just fucking on our side on our phones, like Googling, can I change career at 42?
There's a lot of attractive women here tonight, which kind of sucks for me. Like, every time I approach a woman, I swear I end up crying. But that's mostly the pepper spray. Yeah. I did actually used to have a girlfriend, I did, but she was quite kinky, hey? Like, one time she asked to try missionary sex. The only missionary I knew was the one at church. So I read her the Bible and fucked her little brother. Oh. Apparently the wrong move, yeah. She dumped me, broke up with me because she wanted to try sleeping with some ladies, which was a bit of a shock. I thought I looked like a fucking lesbian. After that breakup, I actually jumped on Tinder and got one match. Yeah, it was a middle-aged woman who said she wanted a third for her and her husband. And I'm only telling you this because they're actually in the front row tonight. How you going, guys? Hey. I'm keen. Hey.
I do love my wife very much. I was recently having a conversation with my wife, my lover, my special lady friend, and we're talking about us, about our relationship. And I said to her, hey, baby cakes, what's it like for you when we make love? Is it good? She looked deep into my eyes and said, Tom, when we make love, it's like time stands still. I said, oh yeah, please elaborate. And said, well, for example, last Thursday night we started making love at 7:32. And when you finished, I looked up at the clock and it was still 7:32. She said, any more questions, Romeo? I said, that'll do. In my defence, we did start making love right at the beginning of the minute. And didn't finish until almost the end, which I think you'd ladies agree is not a bad little session. Tough crowd. I do love my wife. I feel a bit sorry for her from time to time. She was born with a very, very, very rare condition where she's unable to orgasm. We haven't actually discussed it, but I assume that's the case. How's this for bad luck? Every girl I've ever been with has had that same condition. Talk about having a bad run. Sitting up in bed the other night, my wife and I, talking about life and love, and asked her a question that I'm sure a lot of you guys have wondered but haven't had the balls to ask. Well, I asked it. I said, hey babe, I'm hoping you can help me clear something up. What do women find more important in a man? A, the size of his penis, or B, his ability to make a girl laugh. She said, Tom, you got nothing to worry about. You got the best of both worlds. I said, please explain. She said, well, the size of your penis makes me laugh.
So I mentioned I'm married, have a wife. She has this irrational fear of kangaroos. And I know this because we were on a holiday one time and she had a kangaroo come right up to her and sit on her lap. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen, but she just froze. She just refused to pat it. She wouldn't even touch it. I mean, I guess in her defence, it was covered in shattered glass from the windscreen, but still, you know. We've been married for quite a while now, and it can be difficult at times, you know. Like just the other night, she said to me she doesn't know how she's going to spend the rest of her life with someone who never understands anything she's talking about. And I was like, what do you mean? And, you know, we're trying to work on things, trying to bring back the passion into the relationship, trying new things in the bedroom and stuff like that. It's good. We've even got our own new safe words, which is pretty cool. My safe word's hemorrhoids. She's got like 6 of them. Hers are like, fuck off, I'm trying to sleep.
I've flown around the world. I've been all around the world, and it's just... Australia's the weirdest fucking country in the world. Things happen here that don't happen anywhere else. You eat fruit. Raw, not deep fried or in a cake. I'll just take it out of the tray, it's fucking delicious. Sorry about the accent, but that's how you sound. Now, you eat fruit, that's not what we do. Fucking, they don't eat fruit. That's not what you're supposed to do with fruit. What you're meant to do with fruit is you buy it, you stick it into a bowl, you wait for it to go off, you fuck it in the bin. That's what you're meant to do with fruit. I'm Irish, I get my 5 portions of fruit every day from cider. It is the most phenomenal country to fly into because as soon as you arrive, you've been on a plane for days drinking, free drink, and then you get off. And all the customs officials seem like they're homeless. Because the minute you walk into Australia, everyone is there gone, have you got any food? Have you got any food? Has anybody got any fucking food? And you go, Jesus, what's the pay structure like in this country? That's fucking mental. And you got any food? I'm not feeling sorry for them. There you go, there's $10, get yourself a sandwich. Actually, no, this is Perth. There's $20, get half a fucking sandwich. It's such a weird place.